want this train to make it to Brimstone, you better load up them guns of yours.
Now this here's a robbery. Nobody plays hero, nobody dies.
Where are you going, little butterfly?
That was close. Hey, thanks for saving me. Here, let me patch you up a bit. There ain't no end to these desperados!
Boy, you... Yellow pansy. What you got there, little sissy boy? Yeah.
Next up, Brimstone!
You the bounty hunter? Sheriff Bartlett. I got your telegram. Mighty grateful to you. I may have some work for you. Stop by my office later.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale.
Say, you're new in town, ain't you, stranger? You ought to have a look around and see the sights while you's here. Well, there is the canyon. That's awful pretty at sunset, but there has been some trouble up that way. You best avoid that.
Offers 5.
Then there's the old fairground near Widow's Patch. Mind you, that bunch of no-good circus folk hang around there.
Title to be defended for the 4th year in a row by Mr. Kelly. Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale. Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw in the territory.
I hear you saved the life of Sheriff O'Grady this morning. That poor town's just a hotbed of trouble recently. Why, only the other day I heard that an ex-pupil of mine, a sweet boy by the name of Joshua, got in trouble with some dynamite.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle
Always had a
royale.
fascination with loud noises, that one. Between you and me, the poor thing was as deaf as a post. Apparently, he blew up a bathhouse and was run out of town. Poor thing's probably living a hand-to-mouth existence somewhere in the wilderness.
Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw
Well,
in the territory.
forget I mentioned it. You'd best stick around these parts. Sheriff Bartlett does a keen job of keeping the undesirables away from Brimstone.
Hey, you look like you've traveled around these parts. I heard you was the one that saved Sheriff O'Grady's life.
Title.
I wonder what'll happen to that town of his, now that there are no lawmen left. There are some bad sorts up that way, and if word gets to them that O'Grady ran afoul of Ugly Chris, well, it done turned my blood cold just thinking about it.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual.
There was some fancy pants Englishman in town just the other day claiming he was a famous trick shooter. He was claiming that he'd been hired sight unseen by a world-renowned circus troupe. The only circus folk around here are the freaks that belong to that charlatan snake oil salesman, Professor Perry.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle.
That Englishman better pray he don't run into them. Them circus folks just aren't right in the head.
Howdy, mister. You look like a man who can appreciate a good shooting iron. Well, howdy, friend. Glad you stopped in.
Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw in the territory. Title to be defended for the 4th year in a row by Mr. Kelly.
Good day to you, sir. Can't say I seen you before. Are you new in town? If you are, you'd best talk to Mr. Peabody.
Hello there, sir. If you're looking to take out a mortgage on some property, or even cash a promissory note, you came to the right place.
What can I do for you, stranger? Ralph Clover's the name.
Well, I do declare, I had me such a fright the other day. One of my little uns got to drinking some liver medicine I bought from a traveling salesman. Poor thing looked ever so sick, and I was quite worried for him, until I told him I was going to take him to see Woody Klein to see if he could help. So little Jimmy starts throwing a temper tantrum, and lo and behold, after all that rolling around and shaking, he was as right as rain.
Read all about it. Governor announces...
I don't think Jimmy will be playing with any more Mr. Perry's potions in the future.
You look like you need a drink. What'll it be?
Yeah, when I get my hands on that prize money, I can finally get about doing that thing I was always thinking about doing. Now, what was that thing again?
Howdy, stranger. Always nice to see a fresh face in town. You look like you could do with a bath, a soft bed, and the company of a fine woman. We've got all that and more here. But if you are after a drink, I'd talk to Hans over by the bar. But if you're looking for a good time, Christina should be awake in a couple of hours. I'm sure she'll be what you were looking for. Howdy, stranger.
Offers $5,000 prize. Wrong territory. Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale.
If you're as good a bounty hunter as O'Grady says you are, you could help me with a couple of real outlaws wreaking havoc in my territory. It'll be worth a pretty penny to you. You might want to start with Pig Josh. He's one crazy outlaw and circus freak. Just be careful. He's got a hankering for dynamite. Oh, you might want to keep your eyes out for some English feller. He don't know what a motley crew he's keeping company with.